Hey everybody, Krystal Gamer here with a new episode of Rags to Riches starring Katerina Loverly, our once homeless, friendless, fat and frumpy girl who had nothing but the clothes on her back, but who has come very far. She now has a little home for herself that's getting bigger all of the time. She has an adorable dog named Treasure, a new friend called Lexi that she just met recently, and a smoking hot bod from a sim year of dedicated working out. A smoking hot bod that I am envious of, but I am not dedicating myself to a sim year of working out, so it's on me. Anyway, she has been making most of her money fishing. However, she is an aspiring musician, and with that in mind, she's also been practicing her guitar and singing and all of that stuff, and she recently wrote and licensed her first song. So now she's getting royalty payments regularly as well, and those payments are increasing all the time. So things are looking up. And now that she is no longer homeless and beginning to get established, she's finally in the market to start meeting some people. And so far, she met that new friend named Lexi, who I mentioned, and she went to the Spice Festival with her. And then the last time we were with her, she visited the new seaside restaurant that opened up right near her called the Fish Fry. And she went there for the first time, mainly to busk and try to make a little bit of money. Now, unfortunately, from a financial perspective, it was not a very lucrative endeavor. However, she did meet a couple of new and very attractive guys at the bar, Edward and Christian, who she had some casual conversation with. She also expanded upon her home and possessions a bit more, including finally getting a much-desired stove. Yay! After a year of cooler food and then microwave dinners, the stove is a much welcome addition to Katerina's life, so she's starting to learn how to cook a little bit now too. And on that note, a few gameplay notes before we get into it. One, as most of you know, Get Famous is coming out soon. For those non-players who watch, this is a new game pack that's coming out that's going to allow our Sims to, well, get famous. And I believe this is going to affect Katerina and her music career. Fingers crossed, actually. I kind of hope it affects Katerina and her music career. I'm very interested to see what happens with her songs, like the songs that she's licensing. And I would love it if it would be possible for her to actually like get gigs at bars, get asked to play at bars and clubs and things like that. That would be neat, or be able to play a concert or something. But I don't know. I haven't heard anything to that degree, but I still kind of have my fingers crossed that maybe there'll be some stuff that sort of works with her musician career. So let's hope, fingers crossed on that. And so the other gameplay note, and that's happening in a couple of weeks, by the way. Get Famous is going to be probably 2 LP episodes from now, I think, is when we'll see our first LP that has Get Famous in it. Now, the other gameplay note is that I'm trying to get Katerina to complete the final milestone in the Angling Ace aspiration. So she wants to become a musician, but I've gone with the Angling Ace aspiration just because she's been doing it so much for money. So to complete this aspiration, she needs to catch 20 different types of fish. And fishing on her island has gotten her 11 types of fish, but that seems to be the limit. So I'm thinking that she needs to fish in other locations to catch new types of fish. And with that in mind, she ends up fishing on the other side of Windenburg this time, not too far away from where Sterling's farm will be soon. And speaking of Sterling's farm, this is a fabulous lead-in to tell you that I have a build challenge that I have put out for a new sim, obviously named Sterling, that is going to be added to Katerina's world. And so the challenge is for his farm and farmhouse, and it's just closed recently. So all the entries are in and they look good, at least from what I can tell on Twitter. I've seen the photos on Twitter. I have not yet downloaded them and looked at them myself. I'm kind of dying to, really, to be honest with you, but I want to wait till I do the video so that we can have it together then. And with that in mind, if you're dying to see them as much as I am going to be touring the entries next week, likely on Wednesday, because I'm going to have the backyard challenge video on Monday and then the new LP video on Thursday. So I'll probably be touring the farms next Wednesday, I think. This might change. This is subject to change a little bit. You know what? As I say that might change a little bit because we're getting the terrain update and the first camera person update and all of that stuff on Tuesday. So it was going to be Wednesday, but you know what? I take it back. It might be the following week, and I apologize for those waiting because I know that there are several people waiting, but the Get Famous is going to kind of overtake everything. And if I'm thinking if I put it out Wednesday, it's not going to get any traction as I sit here and talk to you guys about this. So I take that back. I think we're going to do the farm the following week, and we'll focus on the Get Famous between Tuesday and Wednesday. So yeah. And so if you want to join me for those, please do make sure you look back. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, of course, so that you can get the alerts, hit the little bell for the alerts and all that stuff. And we'll go through the farm tours, the following week. So let's see what else. I have planes going overhead today. And I will try to get rid of those via noise reduction, but in some cases the noise may be too loud. I apologize for that in advance. I will do my best to get rid of as much of that superfluous noise as I can. Let's see what else besides that. Oh, on the build challenges, furnishes, anything like that, if you are potentially interested in participating in any of my future furnishing projects or build challenges or anything like that, make sure you follow me on Twitter at KrystalGamer1. With that, I think I have covered all of our preliminary notes, and we can get back to Katerina and see what she's up to. Do I hear ducks? I think I hear ducks. I do hear ducks. Look at this. This area is so awesome. I can't believe I haven't been here before. Look at the cute little ducks. Except for this one. He looks like he might be swimming on the land or above the water. Wow, he has like superpowers. I think that might be a little glitch in the Matrix. Nonetheless, we won't really worry too much about him. He's moving back to the water now. He'll find his way. But look at this, man. We have little ducks. I'm so amazed. I love the land. Love the land. Love the area. Whoops. Sorry. Bad camera movement. Just totally fascinated by the area. Let me zoom out here and see if I can get a view of this. This cottage is one that exists in the game right now. I know I'm going to be replacing all the builds, but for the moment, that cottage is very cute. And just this whole pond and everything. And then Sterling's farm will be behind there somewhere where we can't exactly see right now. I think somewhere behind the tree or something. And there's our Katerina. God, this area is gorgeous. I love this view with the back of her head now that she has the new hairdo. I posted on Twitter, for those of you that don't follow me on Twitter, that just follow the YouTube. I posted a tweet saying that she had just come back from the hairdressers, that her hair got longer and she had just come back from the hairdressers. And what that means in sim language is that I've got her some new alpha CC hair. CC is custom content, and I use the alpha hair, which for those that don't play the game, there's two different types of custom content. And custom content is stuff that people make for the game. So it's basically kind of open source stuff that people make for the game. And so people make different types of hair, and there's two types, and one is alpha and one is Max's Match. And Max's Match matches the style of the game, like the hair that's already in the game. And alpha is stuff that's supposed to look more real, and it really does. And I love this on her. God, I love this hairstyle on her. I'm so pleased with it. It always seems like forever to get home from anywhere. Like she has to like walk forever and a day. Oh, Lexi's calling. She's got to be calling right this moment. Yes, we probably want to do this. Okay, so we'll try and listen to Lexi sing for a second. God, she's like, I don't know. She's like a croaking frog after having laryngitis. Lordy. She needs some work. Katerina needs to give her some lessons, because Lexi is just, this is not her strength. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's so bad. Oh, goodness. Oh, help us. Oh, I tried to have Katerina sing so maybe she could, show Lexi something, but no, it won't let her do that while Lexi's doing that. Oh my god, this is so bad. Okay, let's see who else is here. Ooh, Edward's here. We met Edward last week. Let's talk to Edward. This could be good. My god, that bar was ridiculous. This is so much better sitting over here. I mean, we're still in the bar, but now we're here. So we can pick some things and see if we can get to know Edward, because he's pretty handsome. He's a little bit older, but he's pretty handsome. He could have some potential. Okay, so let's see how this goes. See if she can dazzle him with her level 3 charisma. Go, Katerina, go. He seems engaged. Oh my god. Treasures gets stars going around his head again. Oh, it's never ending. I love the dog, but it's never ending. Come on, man. You're look, he's drooling this stuff now again. Ah. How is she supposed to meet anyone with her dog with green drooly stuff? Okay, we're just going to ignore that for the moment. Oh, it figures. Oh, at least he's clapping. Things are going well. Oh my god, Treasure's peeing all over the place or something. Oh, geez. All right, let's dance for a second. I am feeling guilty about the dog, but man, she's gotta get out and meet people periodically. We have some highly skilled dancing happening all over this place here. And Lexi is still on the mic. Apparently she is completely tone deaf and has no idea that she has absolutely zero singing capability. And we are we're killing it on the dance floor. Not so much, but hey, we got the wave going on. We got the wave. It's a thing. It's a thing. So this is romantic in front of the fireplace and everything, except for the fact that Treasure is sitting in front of us with stars around his head. Oh my god. We're going to have to take him to the vet. We're going to have no choice. We're going to have to take him to the vet. We're going to have to end our little time with Edward very soon and take him to the vet. But, hey, it's been going well. It's been going well. She's had a good little time getting to know someone here. Well, this is where Katerina wanted to be on her evening out in her hot party outfit at the vet, signing in our little guy again. And here we are again with another 150 simoleons in care for him to wear a cone because of squirrel scratch fever yet again. Poor Treasure. Oh my god, poor Treasure. Look at him. He's just walking around with his head down looking sad. She's having some leftover franks and beans that he probably wants. Poor thing. You know what? I think we're going to call Edward. We're going to call Edward and we're going to go to Flamingo Fun Park with Edward. That's what's going to happen right now. Let's see if he goes with us. Yes, I am loving this view right here. Look at this. They look so great playing chess together. Yes, they look nice, huh? So they're having a good time playing a little chess. She's up in her logic level. His logic level is high. He's a professor, so his logic level is high. She's got nothing on him. But still, it's a good time. So I'm thinking it might be kind of cool for Katerina to share one of her main interests with him with the fishing thing. And it also gives her an opportunity to fish in a different location to maybe get one of those other, 8 fish she needs? Maybe she can get him through this while also having fun with Edward. So double duty. Of course it would start to rain while we're out here. That's exactly what we want to happen. Well, they don't seem bothered by it at the moment, so that's good. They can fish in the rain. That's perfect. He looks a little confused, but they're okay. They're still going. What a great view with the fountain behind, huh? Looks fabulous. Love it. This is like a great date that's not a date yet. Like they're just, you know, just hanging out. Nothing's been established yet. They're just kind of hanging out. And it's Talk Like a Pirate Day too. I'm assuming in my little imagination that they're talking to each other like pirates. Arr. Okay, yes, let's get in the hot tub here because romantic things can sometimes happen in hot tubs. That's a good location for romantic things to happen in hot tubs. Where are you going? Where are you going? Why are you getting out? Okay, she was fanning herself like it's hot and maybe it's too hot. Why? Yeah, he's going in the pool. It must be too hot for the hot tub. Okay, well, we can work with that. Look at this. This looks great at night when you look up with the moon and everything. And so they're here in the rain and they're not affected under the pool. So yeah, loving it. Oh, look at them. They look so good together. Okay, so I didn't plan this ridiculousness, but look how adorable this is, the two of them with their umbrellas in the bathing suits still on the bench. Oh my God, I can't stand it. Oh my God. She's singing like, oh, I guess he didn't like her singing very much. Whoops. Okay, she's exhausted. It's insanely late. It's time to be done for the evening. He's not even following her. Okay, she's going home anyway. And of course, we're bathing Treasure again, because this isn't a pretty much daily occurrence. He is so much maintenance. I love this dog, but he's so much maintenance. He is so much more high maintenance than my own dog at home. It's ridiculous. Okay, so at this point, obviously, Katerina has enough money for me to spend some money to expand her little home. So I want to do that. And I do make it a little bit larger. I rearrange the entire thing, which obviously is the one thing that isn't true to reality, but I don't know what the house is going to be until I make it be it. So the house is going to be rearranged probably on a weekly basis. Anytime I buy anything significant. This time it was more about expanding the house and buying stuff though. I did get her a couple of new items. I got her an additional chair for her dining set. I got her a mirror because I want her to start practicing some charisma and pickup lines and things like that at home. And what else did I get her? Oh, a few like nice little fluffy things. I got her a couple little carpets, a little mat for the dog dish. So a couple little things like that. I think that might be about it for new stuff. Did not purchase too much new stuff. It was really more about kind of making the place larger and reshuffling it. And one of the things that I kind of wanted to see if I could do was create a sort of bedroom space that was not exactly part of the kitchen. And so I did that for her. So now she's got kind of like a little designated bedroom area. It was too much money to do walls and doors. And honestly, it's so small right now that I want to expand it out a little bit more before I designate a full room for that. But I was happy that I've got a little sort of designated bedroom for her now. And again, it may completely change again next week. But for now, we've got what it is at the moment. And the other big thing that Katerina decided to do this time is she decided, since she is an outdoor lover, she has decided to try planting some of the things that she got. So she's planting some, I believe it's blackberry, strawberry, mushroom, and snapdragon. Snapdragon mainly because of the value, and then the other three just for gardening skill, and she can eat the stuff. And sometimes I like to have her carry some strawberries and different things on her so that if she's out and about somewhere and it's too much work to either buy food or just get it or whatever, or if she's out fishing, I don't want to have to send her home to eat a meal, so she can just pop a strawberry or two or something and it can tide her for a little while. So I like to keep that stuff on her. And so this way here, Katerina's going to get some gardening skill and also have some extra money from the Snapdragon, and maybe she'll sell some of the fruit as well. Oh, there was one other thing that I got that I don't know how I could forget about this. And this is the cookie jar. And this is in tribute to Sim M4 Design and all the rest of the girls that were on the cookie thread on Twitter. I thought y'all might appreciate me getting a little cookie jar for Katerina. And before I close her up for today and give you the last little scene, I just want to say, please do remember to hit the like button if you like the video, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps us YouTubers out a ton. As you guys know, I say it every video. And on that final note, our ending thing here is that Katerina has completed her second song. So she is all ready to license her second song, but she can't license it till next week. So she has to wait a week for that. And in other news, while she was looking in the mirror and trying to up her charisma a little bit, Edward gave her a call and asked her out. So she has said yes, and she's going to be going out with Edward again. So stay tuned for the next episode. And thank you all for spending the time with me today. Hope to see you back again next time. Bye now.